With the season drawing to a close, Paris Saint-Germain need to start seriously preparing for life without Kylian Mbappe. Their generational talent is out of contract on June the 30th, and despite PSG's best efforts, all the evidence points towards him saying goodbye to his hometown club. This will be a major loss to La Parisienne. In the past 5 seasons, the Frenchman has been involved in 179 goals in 179 games in the league at a rate of 1 a match. Whoever they choose to replace him will have a monstrous task on their hands. Still, there are plenty of potential candidates to choose from. On today's Scout Report, we're putting forward our 3 stars to take Mbappe's place. Ousmane Dembele. The most straightforward candidate to get through the door would be Barcelona's Ousmane Dembele. Once described as better than Mbappe by the Barca president Joan Laporta, the Frenchman is only 17 months older than his PSG compatriot and shares the same eye-catching turn of pace and ability on the ball. In truth, his numbers don't come close to Mbappe's. From 98 games in La Liga, he's been involved in 44 goals. However, 2022 has served as a rich reminder of just how explosive Dembele can be when he's firing on all cylinders. After a rocky winter that saw him at odds with the Barca board over his future, the ex-Dortmund star has been exceptional. Since the start of February, Dembele has scored 1 and assisted 9 in La Liga, taking his total assists to 11 for the campaign. This puts him level with Karim Benzema, although the Madrid man has played more than double Dembele's 1,200 league minutes. In Xavi's possession-heavy system, the 24-year-old is enjoying plenty of the ball. Despite his limited game time, he's completing a massive 5.4 dribbles per 90, plus 4.6 carries per 90 into the final third, the latter among the most in his career. His direct approach is getting him to the byline where he can provide for his teammates. Dembele has crossed the ball 82 times already this season at a rate of 6.2 per 90, with 10 of his live passes resulting in a goal. In fact, no one in La Liga betters his 0.98 goal-creating actions per 90. Simply put, whenever Dembele completes 90 minutes, a dribble, pass, shot or drawn foul from the young Frenchman is leading to at least 1 goal for his side. However, his own shooting does deserve some scrutiny. He hasn't hit double figures in the league since his days with Rennes, while the 8 he scored in 2018-19 is his best effort yet for Barcelona. This season he is trying, shooting 3.4 times per 90, but his main problem is that he's letting fly from an average of 19.8 yards well outside the box, giving him a shot accuracy of less than 20%. At his peak in 2018-19, every other effort on targets was finding the net, but this season that has shrunk to 1 in 10. Mbappe plays far more centrally than Dembele, touching the ball in the opposition box 3.8 times more a match, so Dembele may have to readjust his positioning to become more of a goal threat if he was to move to PSG. Eagle-eyed viewers will also note that Mbappe plays on the left, while Dembele features almost exclusively on the right. This is another issue, however the Barca man has switched to the left regularly over the years. And with Neymar and Messi not getting any younger, he should be able to shift towards his favourite position over time. The last concern that remains is his fitness. Dembele's well-documented battle with his body has caused him to miss 102 matches since signing in 2017. This means that any decision to hand in the lucrative contract and signing on bonus he is after comes with serious risk. That said, Dembele is a world-class and destructive forward on his day. PSG are reportedly monitoring his contract situation at Barcelona closely, with the Blaugrana on course to lose the young star for free this summer, so the interest looks real. Fail to agree new terms at the Camp Nou, then why not head to the Parc des Princes? Christopher Nkunku. If PSG are looking for more goals in their forward line, then on current form, Christopher Nkunku would be an excellent choice. The 24-year-old is enjoying a season to remember for RB Leipzig, with his performances grabbing the attention of every major European club. Nkunku has been threatening to explode for a while. In 2019-20, he shone with 5 goals and 13 assists in his debut Bundesliga campaign, before responding the next season with a further 12 goal contributions. But this term he has shattered expectations. From 31 Bundesliga appearances, the Frenchman has scored 17 and assisted 13, running at a goal contribution of almost 1 a game. His European form has been even better, netting 7 and assisting 1 in the Champions League group stage, then adding 3 more goals in the Europa League. Sky Germany are reporting that Leipzig will offer Nkunku a new contract with a €65 million release clause to fend off any suitors. But given the current quality of his performances, that already looks like a modest price to pay. So what has changed to make Nkunku such a worthy Mbappe replacement? To the credit of both Domenico Tedesco and his predecessor Jesse Marsch, this season Nkunku is playing higher on the left of a front 2. This new advanced role means that although his 2.5 shots per 90 is not an improvement on his previous years in Germany, his touches in the opposition box have soared, and shot distance fallen from 17.2 yards to 16.4. Not a huge change, but now 48% of his efforts on target are resulting in a goal, more than double the last 2 seasons. Nkunku's movement is also earning him plenty of opportunities. He is carrying the ball less than ever before, instead relying on Leipzig's deeper midfielders in Emil Forsberg and Dominik Szoboszlai to do the creative work for him. He can score with either foot, netting 6 on his left and 11 on his right, meaning that if he can be isolated one-on-one with a defender, then a chance should arise. His chance creation for his teammates also deserves praise. 2.1 key passes per 90 is not a massive return, but with Nkunku it's a case of quality over quantity, as in the past 12 months a live pass from his boots has led to a goal every other game. He is a dead ball specialist too, with 9 of his free kick deliveries resulting in a goal or shot. And finally there's his defensive output. PSG's fabled attack of Mbappe, Messi and Neymar have rightly or wrongly been criticised for not doing enough on the back foot. Nkunku doesn't suffer the same lapse of interest when it comes to defensive duties, currently completing 2 tackles and interceptions per 90, plus attempting 18.2 pressures a match. If PSG wants a forward more willing to work harder and recover possession, then the French international is their man. Currently Nkunku is being linked with the usual suspects of the Premier League. However, he does have history of PSG. Born in a Parisian suburb, Nkunku came through the club's youth academy before making 78 appearances for the senior side. He left to push himself back in 2019, but might decide it's time to return home now he's a genuine star. Amin Gouiri. We could have easily chosen Everton's Richarlison for this list. The Brazilian has been linked with PSG before, plays regularly alongside Neymar for the national side, and leaves Everton scoring charts with 7 this season. If the Toffees do fall to relegation, then the 24-year-old should not be joining them. Manchester United and PSG are among a host of big sides reportedly monitoring the ex-Watford man, all hoping for a cut price deal if Everton do need to cash in. But should the Liverpool outfit survive, then prizing Richarlison away from Goodison Park will not be easy. With that in mind, we're going to pitch another player who should be of interest to PSG, Nice's Amin Gouiri. Yet another French star thriving in a top European division, Gouiri has been a revelation for the Eagles since joining from Lyon in the summer of 2020. He cost just €7 million, a figure that has widely been described as a robbery thanks to his impact at the club. In his debut campaign, the forward netted 12 and assisted 7. That was impressive, given Nice had the 6th worst attack in Ligue 1, taking just 10.3 shots a game. Gouiri, deployed on the left of a front 3 featuring Kasper Dolberg and Ronnie Lopez, still managed to take the 9th most shots in the French top flight, scoring with 11% of his efforts. This season, Christophe Galtier arrived to take over as coach, bringing with him a winning mentality but also his rigid reliance on a 4-4-2. Nice have shot up from 9th to 5th in the table and signed attacking talents in Calvin Stengs and Andy Delort. However, their goal threat remains fairly tepid. Nice's shots have only marginally improved to 11.5 per game, while their average possession has fallen to 50.6%. The fact that 15 of their 43 goals have come from a set piece or penalty shows how they've lost a touch of flair from open play. Gouiri's numbers have suffered under Galtier as well. Either played up front or pushed wide onto the left, his shots have fallen to 2.3 per 90. The 22-year-old is receiving on average 40.5 passes a match, down 7.5 on last term, while his touches in the opposition final third have also declined. But that has not stopped him from delivering another 10 goals and 7 assists so far, with his expected goal and assist rate staying exactly the same as last season. The young Frenchman has become a clinical operator, testing the keeper with almost every shot. Meanwhile, his dribbling has become more incisive too, producing a chance at a rate of 0.5 per 90. He is now managing to beat at least 2 players a match, providing the kind of excitement the fans at the Parc des Princes would adore. With quick feet, silky skills and a ton of creative vision, it's no wonder he's knocking on the door of the heavily congested French national team. 7 goals and 18 appearances for Le Bleu's under-21 side might just serve as a taste of what to expect from Gouiri should he play in an attack-heavy side. He doesn't have the star power of Mbappe, but then again, who does? Foot Mercato believe PSG are admirers of his work, while Transfermarkt reckons Gouiri will command a figure of around €45 million. He isn't a major name, but moving to PSG would make that happen. So that's our pick of 3 players to replace Kylian Mbappe. Gouiri is an outside shout, but what do you think? Would he be a star at the Parc des Princes? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to Euro Football Daily so you never miss one of our videos. See you next time.